It's the Friday Night Showdown pre-show here at UK Wrestling. I am Brett Hadley, hello, joined by two assistant general managers, correct?
I'm the general manager, and that's the assistant general manager.
Yeah, but you're only the general manager of Friday Night Showdown.
Yeah.
I'm the assistant general manager of the world.
Otherwise known as Sid Phoenix and Henry Winter. Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening.
Nice of you to dress up for us, Brett.
I know, I pulled out all the stops tonight, didn't I?
I know. When I mentioned it earlier before we started rolling, you thought that meant I wouldn't mention it on camera, but
I had a feeling. I had a funny feeling in my loins that you would do. Yes, noted. So we're back for another Friday Night Showdown, the 25th episode, I believe.
It's more than 24.
It is, and less than 26, but it's 25 episodes of Friday Night Showdown, and we're back at the UK Wrestling Arena after last week's shenanigans, and there were a lot of them.
I think shenanigans covers it, does it?
A bit of an understatement, I must say. God dear, if you joined us last week, you saw Mustafa Khan against JPR, and JPR somehow got the victory, but then there was shenanigans or what. Henry Winter was put in a impossible position last week. And what can we explain?
I had to deal with issues in the back.
Between yourselves, try and explain to the viewing public what happened.
I didn't see it.
Turns out that CDP abandons his best friend when he's got when he's got general manager duties to attend to. I mean, it was obvious what we saw. Everyone saw that there was a fast count. Khan had been winding up. Whole match.
Exactly. He was abusing the referee the whole match, accusing him of counting slow, showing favouritism to JPR the whole match, and eventually, Hamza had just had enough.
Yeah, and obviously we've talked to Hamza since, and he understands that the referees are human, like we all are. They're going to make mistakes. They're going to allow emotion to get in the way, and he appreciates what had to happen. But the problem that we were left with was no general manager, and
but you've always wanted to be that assistant general manager.
JPR celebrating on the outside, and look, the reason that the UKW title means so much to people, the reason that JPR was so passionate about winning it, is because UK wrestling has always been we've always done the right thing. We've held ourselves to a high account.
I understand this.
It's pride, it's dignity, and it's doing things the right way. And for the title to change hands in such a shady way, when we've already been burying Mustafa Khan for how he won it, we've been burying Jerry Flip-Flops for how he won his, we've been burying Leonie Rose for how she won hers, for JPR to get it off him in an equally unsatisfactory matter, it just wasn't, it couldn't stand the way it did.
Fair enough. Okay, I mean, I accept that. I understand it's not, Mustafa Khan did get what was coming to him in the respect that he pushed the referee too far, but I do understand from a management point of view that you had to, reverse the decision, but it didn't make you flavour of the week down here.
Very unpopular.
A very unpopular decision. Yeah, it was a little awkward, I must say.
Hopefully people have watched it back.
And seen how quick that count does actually happen. And go
well, that brings us to tonight, and I understand JPR is here, and he will open the show tonight on Friday Night Showdown, and we're going to hear what is on JPR's mind and how he is feeling 1 week removed from that match with Mustafa Khan.
Yeah, listen, he's every right to feel aggrieved. From JPR's perspective, he did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
He rolled up Mustafa Khan, and the referee counted a 3. He's the only one that's been sort of screwed over, really, as it comes to it. The referee was in the wrong, Mustafa Khan was in the wrong, but JPR is the one that suffered.
Have either of you guys seen JPR tonight? Do we know what kind of frame of mind he's in, or what kind of state he's
I haven't seen him in the building as yet. I'm assuming he's in the building.
I've seen him in the building, but he's blanked me so far, shall we say.
I wonder why.
Well, we'll see what he has to say, I guess.
Yeah, so he will be opening the show on Friday Night Showdown tonight. Also, we're going to hear from the first Grand Slam winner in UK wrestling, the man himself, Cayman Carlisle.
Really? We have to hear from him as well.
I'm afraid he's going to be here.
He's finally back on Showdown.
We've enjoyed him not being on Showdown. It's been phenomenal. If we could get rid of the Persian Empire as well, Friday nights would be fun.
Well, we're at it. I'm afraid he is going to show his face, and he will be here tonight, and we'll find out what's on the mind of Cayman Carlisle, the first ever Grand Slam champion in UKW. I don't know what could be on his mind, but we'll find out.
He'll have something to whinge and cry about. He'll have something to bleat about. I mean, listen, credit where it's due on becoming the first Grand Slam champion.
Okay.
I was sick in my mouth as I said it, but still.
You said it.
Credit where it's due, but what a weasel.
What a weasel. Well, he defeated Jonathan Cedric, thanks in part to Joey Flip-Flops, as we're now going to call him.
Well, I was going to say, it's the first time he's beaten Jonathan Cedric in 5 years without Henry Winter giving him the leg up, but he still needed Joey Flip-Flops, king of the dab himself, to come out.
He still needed help, and he got that at our last event here. So we'll hear what's on Cayman Carlisle's mind tonight. JPR's here.
Speaking of Joey Flip-Flops,
yes,
new merch out on the UKWrestling.tv/Henry Winter merch.
Is it a t-shirt a week from that guy? He can't seem to stop making.
I made the point earlier. He's got more t-shirts than he's had matches.
That's it. More merch than matches. That's it. That's for your next t-shirt. That is. More merch than matches. Yeah, we'll hear from all your UKW favourites right here tonight at the UKW Arena. Friday Night Showdown's 25th show. Already.
It's impressive, isn't it?
It is. They've managed 25 shows. And right now, though, it's almost time for our pre-show match. We have a pre-show match.
On the pre-show.
You do, dear. Last week we saw Sebastian Mercer pick up a victory.
And we figured out what the S and the M stand for.
It actually stands for Sebastian Mercer, believe it or not.
Makes no sense.
Last week he did get the victory over Young Horace, and I feel a little bit bad, to be fair. I mean, Young Horace...
it was a shock result, wasn't it?
Come on, Brett, he's lost.
It was
on the
No, Brett, honestly, it came from left field. What a scalp it was.
Absolutely nowhere.
Listen, Young Horace, the most consistent wrestler in UKW at the moment.
What, that 100% loss?
100%
the one.
Listen, as long as you say 100% record, it's 100% record.
I say it makes him sound, plausible until the fact comes out that it's a losing record.
Nearly took his mask off and showed us how ugly it must be to wear a mask.
In the first place, but no, he's back again tonight though anyway, and he's looking for a little bit of redemption against Sebastian.
A little bit.
Sebastian
he's looking
Mercer.
for mountains and bucketfuls of redemption.
Is he going to get it?
23 scoops of redemption is what he's after.
Lots of redemption. It is our pre-show match, and it's coming up in just a moment. Sebastian Mercer in a tag team match tonight, though. He's not on his own.
Oh, well, that's what's on the pre-show.
Yeah,
that's what's
he's
on
with
the
a man of
pre-show.
half a dozen
holds. Yes.
He only got 5 in last week.
Will we get all 6 tonight, do you think?
No.
We hedge about now?
No,
you don't think so?
We've never seen him hit 6 yet.
No.
He only has 6. He can't let them all out at once.
Well, it's
spoilers, does he?
It is about time for that pre-show match right here on UKW. Friday Night Showdown, the main show starting.
Does that mean we're going to Pickles?
In about 15 minutes, if we can find it. Oh, there she is. Let's go to Sarah Pickles for our pre-show match this evening.
It's pickle time.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring first, Jacob Reed.
She got his name wrong again.
Jacob Princess Reed.
Oh yeah, Princess Reed. Wow. Almost forgot about that.
And his partner,
She's a demanding princess.
And here comes Jacob Reed's partner.
Oh, it's the Power Ranger.
Yes, we noticed in his green gear last week he did bear a striking resemblance.
So you've gone from a crab?
Well, technically I went from a lobster, because I thought that he was a lobster, didn't I?
A Wish Marvel character.
And the Princess chants are on here in the UKW Arena.
Princess and Lobster,
Yep.
I think there.
Listen, it's a title that he has and he deserves it to be used. So it's the green and orange Power Rangers teaming up tonight.
Go Power Rangers, right? Sebastian Mercer and Jacob Reed, though, and let's get their opponents out here.
entering the ring first, Captain Dan Allen.
I mean, if watching Princess then is anything to go by, I'm really concerned for it.
Well, it's time to set sail with the captain once again.
Or as they would say in Spain, El Capitan.
Here he is.
Captain's here.
Next Disney's going to Princess and the Crab.
No, the Power Rangers. fair, there could be Ariel and Sebastian.
Yeah, very good. I
She had
like
red
that.
hair.
I like that.
If JPR, orange flavour, takes his shirt off and he's wearing a coconut bra, I'm off. I'm not staying here. I'm not subjecting myself to that.
Oh, Captain Dan Adams, once again, finds himself on the opposite side of the ring to Jacob Reed here. And the last time these two met, Dan Adams made Jacob Reed tap out. And here he is, the man with, like you said, the most consistent streak in UKW.
The youngest Horus that we've met so far.
I'd like to meet Grandfather Horus at some point.
There has to be a Horus. Otherwise he wouldn't be young, would he?
And here he is.
25!
I don't know if he's celebrating the 25th episode or how many losses he's had in a row. Very similar
I'm
digits.
going to say the 25th episode of Showdown, but...
No, I'm going to say, because obviously he did have that month off, so he is not going to be at full 25.
He must be close. You're the statistician, surely you've got records.
Sydney Phoenix, get your stats book out, find out for us.
I'll have to look into that. I'm going to say maybe it's 25 tonight.
Ben Shaw's Summer Berry. I thought they only made shandy.
No, they do lemonade, dandelion and burdock, and summer berries.
Well, you know, if you go to ukwrestling.tv/.
Yeah, what can we buy there?
There's a Budwinter for sale.
I don't drink alcoholic beverages though.
You can get non-alcoholic.
Can you? Amazing. I might have to go to ukwrestling.tv/Henry Winter and have a look for that.
Yes,
may or may not be an actual website.
It is a real website. I'm guaranteeing it'll be launched this week.
You said that last week.
Yeah.
What happened? What's just happened there? The bells rang, and we're underway here on the pre-show for Friday Night Showdown.
We've got Little and Large.
Who's Sid and who's Eddie?
Paul and Barry Chuckle circling each other in the ring.
Morecambe and Wise, you know.
I don't know which one's wise.
That wasn't wise of Young Horus trying to match strength with Jacob Reed. That's one thing we can say.
It's interesting that the Captain Dan hasn't got in there. So obviously he's got a lot of grief against Jacob Reed. So you think you want to have a go straight away?
Straight away we get chops as an appetizer for Young Horus, who really not fazed by the chop, jumped straight out at Jacob Reed.
Well, let's say he's had enough chops now for
I think he has.
His chop.
He might just become impervious to the pain of the chops, you know. It's my first big word of the night, folks, impervious.
It's a long way to jump.
It is. You're right, a very long way to jump for Young Horus. He tags in the captain with a drop kick. Jacob Reed is down. No capitalisation at the moment. There we go, Dan Adams trying to get Jacob Reed back down as he's back to his feet, and you can't beat him when he's on his feet. He's not. Surely not going to pick him up. Surely not. He's trying his best though. Not quite working at all. Jacob Reed with a reversal, a duck under by Adams. Oh, lovely.
Big leg lariat.
Leg lariat down for the first cover of the match and gets a 2 count from Jacob Reed. Sebastian Mercer not being in this match yet.
He doesn't look interested.
No,
over there. If you look at him, he's not even looking at him. Trying to make a tag.
There we go, he's over in the corner, but he's grounded again by the captain.
He's got a t-shirt on today. I wonder if it still says crab on his stomach from Reed.
Jacob Reed isolated in the corner of Dan Adams and Young Horus here. Irish whip off the ropes. Oh no! Wow. The power of Jacob Reed just flattening the captain, and now maybe Jacob Reed can reach out.
France, La Captain.
La Captain, yeah. Maybe he can, or in Spain, El Capitan, and maybe he can make the tag. In comes Sebastian Mercer. And Young Horus back in there with an enziguri to Mercer.
I remember this episode of Power Rangers.
Yeah. You watch it as a small Henry Winter.
The yellow one wins.
But will the yellow one win tonight though?
Probably not, let's be honest.
That's the question. Can Young Horus finally snap that,
does it
losing
count
streak?
Does it count as breaking his losing streak if Captain Dan Adams is one of these two.
Maybe. Well,
To me, I wouldn't want it to count because it's not yourself.
Hollow.
getting the
this is it. It'd be a hollow victory if Dan Adams was the one to get the victory. I see what you're saying. Well, Horace now is isolated in the wrong part of town where he doesn't want to be. Frequent tags between Mercer and Jacob Reed here. Adams trying to get this crowd in the UK Wrestling Arena in Batley into this.
Well, he's leaving Horace alone here. Makes absolutely no reason.
So giving Horace time. Oh, the chops are back out again. Oh, Horace firing back with a chop of his own. He's taking the top off of Mercer to do it properly. The crowd here want one more. Oh, and there it is. Young Horace all fired up here. Charges at Mercer with a knee in the corner. Oh, right to the side of the head. For a bulldog out of the corner, he hits it.
I mean, I think we've got to give credit to Mercer for...
Hang on, this could be it?
It's not. That's just assuming it's not when Horace is pinning someone.
I have more optimism than you do, I think.
We've got to give credit to Mercer. He's obviously scouted that young Horace wanted to give him those chops because he had the double
Yeah, quite far.
And 2 layers on there, but wasn't enough to save his chest. Oh, but a jawbreaker is enough to rock young Horace. So throwing Horace into his corner, tags back in Jacob Reed. The pre-show match on the 25th episode of Friday Night Showdown is on the way in just a moment. Horace trying to reach for the captain.
Well, literally fingertips away.
Literally really was very, very close to making the tag. Didn't quite do it. He knocks Mercer off the apron, kicks out Jacob Reed here, and again. Horace now all the way,
Going top rope, is he?
He's going to the high rent district. Oh, it really does. Down goes Jacob Reed. Horace now.
That might have been the only way he could reach Jacob Reed's head.
Well, actually getting above him and jumping down on him.
A smart move. We've seen Horace there. Normally he might have crossbody there and probably just been caught mid-air.
Yeah. Might have a good point there, Sid Phoenix, and he makes the tag.
Captain's on a roll.
Yep, in comes the captain, picks up Sebastian Mercer and slams him down. Is he going to do the same here to Reed? Surely not.
I hope so.
He tried it earlier, he couldn't lift him. Ducks under Jacob Reed's clothesline attempt here. This time another leg lariat does not knock Jacob Reed off his feet. Ups under again. Oh, this time he does get him over. And a power slam, but the referee's saying he's not the legal man. It is Mercer who's
I see
illegal.
Hamza focused.
Yeah, Hamza. This week, fisherman suplex, is that it? Oh, close was that. A lot said about the referee last week, obviously, with that massive call in that main event that we were talking about a little bit earlier.
Yeah, but he's not phased this week. He's not being
obviously
shouted at and being obviously getting wound up in this match.
Yep.
He's been shown the respect at the start by Captain Dan Adams. He shook his hand at the ref.
Yep. Now picking him up again here, looking for another suplex, but Reed from behind. Yeah, the referee needs to get one of them out of there. Now what are they looking for here? On the captain, but Horace now flying in off the ropes, and double drop kick. One for each of them. Can Horace and Adams capitalise on that? Horace desperate for that victory.
Has he had enough rest there?
This is it. Wanting Mercer to get back to his feet here, but Mercer catches him up, wheelbarrowed in. Oh no!
Big European uppercut.
Oh, folded him in half like an accordion. Oh no!
What's Mercer now just getting rid of
Captain? Oh, Captain thrown overboard there. Out of the ring.
Solid.
I had my Weetabix this morning.
No, we've seen
Jacob
this.
Reed is up. This is not a place where Horace wants to be. And you know what? You could count to 30.
You steered us through some uncertain waters.
I really did. But in the end, the result is the same. Young Horace pinned And the losing streak continues.
Right, no, but turnaround's fair play. If this win wouldn't have counted, does this loss?
He did take the loss.
Yeah, he was the one who got
was the
pinned.
one
Yeah.
pinned. We did say if he'd have got the win and pin, we probably would have given it.
Listen, I'm happy to say how bad he is. That's up to you guys. I'm happy to pile in on there.
Either way, the victors of this match were Sebastian Mercer and the man of half a dozen holds.
That we saw zero. Correct.
Wait a minute, he's got the sign.
Man of no holds.
Well, might have no holes, but he's got a victory. A W in the win column. The winner's share of the purse money goes to Sebastian Mercer and Jacob Reed.
Jacob Princess Reed has a fan, and the fans made him a sign. That's
The one fan.
His
That's
fan
nice.
is not happy that he's had his fan.
No, he was celebrating with the young fan with his.
I won't say he was
sign.
celebrating particularly, but
I think he was celebrating. Oh yay! Someone's made a sign.
the victory was there anyway, and the captain and young Horace on the losing end tonight on the pre-show to the 25th edition of Friday Night Showdown.
There's an Instagram pic. Screenshot.
What would the hashtag be for that?
Hashtag another.
Another loss. Unfortunately for young Horace. I've still got faith. You know,
Hashtag one more time, sad face.
the win will come for young Horace one day. It's got, surely to God, it's got to come at some point.
We
I'm
keep
very
saying
lucky
it.
would have had a ring.
We've been saying it over 20 times now.
I know. I sound like a
25
broken
weeks.
sound like a broken record, don't we? But every week, young Horace comes up just a little
We
bit
can't say
short.
short. 'Cause
I know, yeah,
that's
that's a
mean.
bit mean to. Yeah, sorry. Anyway, the showdown pre-show just about enough from us. We'll be back in just a moment for Friday Night Showdown. Don't forget JPR opening the show to address the actions of last week and what happened in that huge main event with Mustafa Khan. And maybe he'll be looking at you, Henry Winter, and that. Who knows?
We'll find out.
We'll find out very, very soon. As the pre-show comes to a close, we'll join you very shortly for the 25th edition of Friday Night Showdown here from the UK Wrestling Arena. We'll be back in just a moment.